Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Rush and I am a Creative Memories Advisor located in North Carolina. Today I am doing a, I don't know, how many times have I done this? This is either the second or the third time. It would be helpful if I looked that up before starting my recording so that I would know what to say. But, you know, preparation's not always my strong suit. So anyways, I am doing a Create With Me challenge. I just kind of pulled out the brand new Sweet Summer stuff, which I love. It's so cute, so pretty. And I'm just gonna start creating and see what happens. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm sure there will be mistakes along the way because nothing is planned, nothing's thought out, nothing is measured. So I don't know, this is either gonna be great or it's gonna be a hot mess express. You guys will get to decide. Before I even get started, can I point something out to you that is stinking amazing? Creative Memories has come up with a new way to package our paper packs, and right up in the corner of our Sweet Summer designer paper pack is a list and a color swatch of the coordinating cardstock. It takes the guesswork out of your designing. I love, love, love that idea. I hope it's something that they continue with in the future. All right, let's go ahead and start this adventure. I've laid out some of my Sweet Summer embellishments, stickers, mats, papers. I've got even more of the papers over here. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm kind of just want to look through the papers and see what I like, see what speaks to me, like embellishments. I already see an embellishment that I love, and I'm hoping that I can make it work. I love this frame. Looks kind of like the wispy cloud frame from the Cue the Blue collection. Then I've got all of these other papers in here. So let me just think this through for a second. This little speckled page would make a great base. So I might do that. And let's see. Do love this bright orange. All right, I'm also going to use one of these sheets. Not sure which one quite yet. It'll depend. I think I have a plan forming. I'm going to pull out my trimmer. I want to measure this laser frame. Oh, look at that. Still have a triangle left in there from the last time I filmed. That's what happens when you don't use reusable or repositionable adhesive. So the frame itself is just shy of 5 inches, maybe like 4 3/4, a little bit over. Then what about the inside of the frame? Is about 3 inches. All right, I think I have a plan. I'm going to keep this Sweet Summer. I'm also gonna, I think, should I tell you or should I have it be a surprise? I think I will have it be a surprise. So the first thing I'm going to do is take, I think we said this is my base. Maybe I should put all of the other papers aside so that I don't get so distracted. So I'm for sure working with these 3. Maybe this guy. We'll see. Now I'm going to move these guys to the side. And I think I will use a mat here that'll help me kind of pick my colors. Like that. Ooh, love that a lot. Okay, I think I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to use this as my base. Using this as my accent color. Yep. I'm confident in my decision. All right, so now I've cleared off a little bit of the mess, I'm going to pull out my 12-inch trimmer, and I am going to cut my accent paper at 6 inches. Okay. So my idea is that this will kind of be here. Where'd my pretty frame go? Oh, right here. I wonder how close of a match this is to the deep sea green. Let me see. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. It's close enough for me. So I think I'm going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut this at 4.5. And I'm going to give it a 1/4 turn and I'm going to cut at 6.5. Essentially, I just made a mat for my little card here just to help it pop a little bit more. I'm already getting so close to something super fun, but I'm not done yet. I wonder if I can bring in, if I scoot those there. Ooh, that is too green. That will not work. That I think is a little too much. All right, so I'm going to scoot those back towards the center. All right, this is where things are going to get a little bit fun. I am going to cut a 3x3 square out of this purple paper. And I need my ruler. What did I do with that? I don't have my ruler, so I'm going to have to pull out my tape measure. Yeah, 3x3. I'm going to start 1 inch down. And 1.5 inches. All right. So I'm going to take my 12-inch trimmer here and I'm going to make an interior cut out of this purple piece. Hopefully I do this right. So let's see if I want to go about 1 inch down, maybe a little more. And I want to start at 1.5 inches in. And I want to go until I'm 1.5 inches away from the border here. It's 6 inches wide, so which means I want to start at 1.5 inches and I want to go to 4.5, I think. So when you're doing an interior cut, you have a ruler on this side of your trimmer. I don't know if you guys can see that. And your trimmer, like your where the blade is, the blade box, there's a center line that shows you where you're cutting. From the center line to either edge is 1 inch. So if I wanted to, like I said, start at 1.5 inches, I would bring this white line to the 1.5 inch mark. which means that the edge of my blade box would be at 1/2 inch as well as 2.5 inches. All right, and I'm just going to cut, bringing that down to 4.5, which means the edge of my trimmer would get to 5.5. You guys can see I've made a slit there. Now I'm just going to turn this over. I'm going to go to, and what's the best way to do this? So I said it's a 3x3 square, so if I cut at 1, I'm going to come over to 4, and we're going to do the same exact thing. So starting at 1.5 inches, and then I'm going to go until my center line hits 4.5 or the edge of my box hits 5.5. And I've got that cute little guy there. Okay. So if I started 1 inch in, and now here, this time, I can kind of make it easy on myself. I have these cut lines that I can see, and I'm just going to make it so that the center of my box starts at one line and ends at the next. Okay. I did goof a little because I told myself that was 1 inch and it was supposed to be 1.5 inches. So that's all right. We will make it work. All right, so I have this extra cut. That's fine. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen. I'm gonna set my trimmer aside. Just see how this looks on our page. Most of that boo-boo is now covered up by my frame here. So it looks super cute. Now, the one thing I maybe should have done when choosing papers, I'm just now realizing, is I should have looked at the reverse side, because you will be seeing this side of the paper as well. So I did all of that work, and I think it's pretty much just going to be practice, because I need to use a different sheet of paper. I don't love it as much, still works. Reverse side of the paper works. So we're gonna run with it. I'm gonna repeat all of those things I just did on that other sheet, but I'm going to do it on this one now. Got those two first initial slits. This time I am remembering to go over to 1.5. Okay, so I've got my little square out. Didn't mess this one up. Both sides are usable, as opposed to this one where the second side wasn't so great. Now I could theoretically, no, I'm making it harder on myself. Okay, so now it's going to look like this. Still super cute. I'm kind of done with the overall base of the page. I just want to make sure I've got space to put all of my pictures on. All right, so what if I told you that this layout will fit 5 different photos? 5. So in my head, I'm thinking I will place a 4x6 here, and then a 4x4 here, and already it's starting to look really full, right? Wrong. I am going to pull in, whoopsies, I am going to pull in a 6x12 peekaboo pocket. So this whole section is going to be in one of these pockets that I can then flip in and out, which means that once I flip it over, maybe I should adhere this. That would have been too easy. Boop, boop. So we're going to pretend like this is the flip of our page. Once I flip it over, I'll still have room for a 4x4 here, 4x6 there, and another 4x6 here. This would also be a great place to throw in like a journaling box or something like that. So let me get to adhering the stuff on here, and then I will slide it into the peekaboo pocket and show you how it works. All right, so I've gotten the embellishments and stuff on this pocket. Here you guys can see that there is a sticky strip. So the sticky strip is on the opposite side of where the pocket is. That sticky strip I'm going to have on my jeeping and a little bit like on my page. So I will just slide that in. And then that is going to line up there, so that when I come time to actually work on my page, I can just pretend like this is stuck down, and it'll flip to the outside. So I would use that measurement to make sure the rest of my pictures are lined up. Now, if I didn't want to do a full 4x6 photo here, I also could put in like a 4.5 by 6.5 mat. And maybe I journal up here, and then I would, I don't want to bend this, it looks so pretty. And then I would make like a little smaller picture to go here or here. But yeah, the options are really endless. And then you can always jazz this page up a bit. So maybe you throw like a border sticker down the middle, something that is revealed as you flip out your page. You could always mat these. Now remember, this is the sheet that I ended up not using. It's got fun little cutouts all over it. So like happiness comes in waves. That is the perfect color combo for this page. You can come in and cut out some of those and use them for embellishments. Check out the PDF that Creative Memories posts and see if there are any clusters that would work for you. But overall, guys, I am super happy with how this turned out, especially considering I didn't have a plan before I got started. I told you guys there would be mistakes. That's what happens when you don't think things through and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to use a peekaboo pocket, but I'm not going to tell them I'm going to use a peekaboo pocket. And then you make your, well, the first mistake was that I cut and I cut wrong. But the second mistake was then I was like, oh, I can't use this side with a peekaboo pocket. It doesn't make sense. So, yeah, thanks for hanging around and watching me mess up and redo. I did it for your benefit so that you guys could really see how I made those cuts. Yeah, that's totally why I did it. Definitely did it on purpose. I did not do it on purpose. I am a big filthy liar. Anyways, did you guys enjoy that? Do you like hearing my thinking process? I'm super psyched for this page. I can't wait to go back and like really dive in, sweet summer. I can't wait to dive in, work on the embellishments, print the photos to go here. It's gonna be so much fun. I think I'm gonna use it for a Bermuda trip that I took this past year. All right, guys, as always, if you guys need to get in touch with me or you want some more inspiration, check out my Facebook or Instagram. I am posting daily content there, and I'm a short private message away from any of your questions. If you guys have any scrapbooking needs, please check out my CM website. It's www.creativememories.com/CM/AshleyRush, and that's where you guys can find the Sweet Summer collection and our amazing 12-inch trimmer, among other things. And then last but not least, I am still working on finding a few new members for my team. So if you are interested in joining my Creative Memories team, it's only $49, no minimums, no pressure. Let me know and I will talk you through it, or you can visit the link that I have posted in the description. All right, guys, that is it for me this week. I can't wait to see you guys all next week. Bye.